Hello friends, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Tiffany and I am home today on a snow day because we got snow in West Alabama and that never happens. So we're just kind of chilling at the house. I had to take a break from like news and all that stuff because what's happening in California is crazy and devastating to so many people. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to share a flip of the December pages in my 2024 Hobonichi HON. And then I think after that, I'm going to do like a full year flip. So it's going to be like a 2-for-1, type video. It's going to be 2 separate videos, but yeah, I thought I would just start with December and then work my way through like doing the entire year. So this is how chunky this planner got. Quite chunky, chocked full of memories, absolutely awesome. The spine held up. It kind of like, because it's a hardcover, it kind of, like the inside portion kind of bent in, whereas this didn't. So it did get kind of wonky. And I don't know that I would use a hone for memory keeping again, just because of the hardcover. But I mean, it turned out, like I said, it held. You can't beat a Hobonichi spine, in my opinion. I mean, I've seen them way chunkier than this, and it's pretty awesome. So if you're new here and have never watched my videos, I use my Hobonichi HON as my memory keeper journal, creative journal, that type of thing. So there's a lot of, it's not cohesive, I guess is probably the best way I can describe that. But I have, all these stickers here. I don't think I added any stickers to this dashboard here, but I just decked it out in all the stickers. This is just, Coffee Monsters Co. freebie from a Facebook group. I have no use for this page. I just like to make it pretty. And then here was my December tracker. I double tracked in December with my workouts because I did start using a health and wellness weeks, Hobonichi weeks, but I wanted this to be a completed spread, so I did double plan these. So I just note the type of workout I do and then how many steps I had that day. And my steps were calculated by my Fitbit. And then I never even moved to the top tab. And again, this is another duplication where I wrote in my workouts for the month. There were some PR days. My PR on leg press for the month of December was 325. I think it was on one of these days. It may have been the 16th. And then I said, I'm not going to lift heavy anymore for the rest of the year to give my body time to relax. But I did have 9 intentional movement days for the month of December, which is good because a lot of, just when a lot of people go on holiday and vacation and all of that stuff. My weekly pages were used sparingly. In here, I was not consistent. I did write a little bit about the college football playoffs. Well, no, this was championship week. I'm sorry. This was like conference championship weekend. And I was, just whatever. I got a drink from Dunkin'. I was writing my plan miss days. And then I didn't do a whole lot here. I took pictures of some puzzles. Sophie and I had gotten an advent puzzle from Aldi, and then Malaya had a pep rally at Sophie's school, and a parent sent me that, and my Just Scribble planner came in, so I put that in as a piece of ephemera, and then threw in some pictures from like Christmas Eve in here that didn't fit on my journaling pages, the candy that I like that we got at Aldi, and then I inked a pen with my Diamine with a Diamine ink vent color Vibe is what it was called, and it's an extreme sheen, and you can see the sheen even in this extra fine nib. So yeah. And then when we get to my daily pages, I was very inconsistent in here in December. I just did what I could, what I wanted. So I did make like a cover page for this month because I wanted to. This was a painting that I had painted and digitized. because I like the look of it, and it was totally given the vibes I wanted it to have. So I was noting on my daily pages my plan miss days, because I did try my best to do plan miss and all that fun stuff. I think Jesse had to work this Sunday, but he brought us some Dunkin' home, and I just kind of wrote about, I wrote about what I decided to do, what I was posting, and then if I filmed when I got to it. Boom Monday. And then I was like, why is this crooked? And I was just, having a good old time. I skipped the gym that day. Had to get Malaya from school. I think I filmed this one where I just painted these florals and then put a bunch of watercolor on this page and wrote about my day, wrote what video went up. I have a whole playlist on my channel of plan miss stuff. Malaya had planned a softball practice. I got a workout in. And I forgot my scrunchie, so I had to work out with my hair down that day. And I was like, okay, that's all I got. Peace out. This was Plan Miss Day 4, Day in the Life vlog. It was for this Monday, but I filmed. And I voiced over some things, and it was a busy and stressful work day. Malaya had a migraine that day, so I had to go pick her up from school. Yeah, I was like in survival mode up until I was off work. So this was a game Malaya cheered at, and Plan Miss Day 5 was my evening planning routine. And I also filmed and edited my Planner Nook video. Worked out, pretty simple. Not a whole lot I wrote on this day. It was a Friday, but my Plan Miss video was my Planning Nook, and I printed this off like bigger and laminated it and put it on our porch because I wanted to we had done a lot of online shopping for Christmas, so I left like snacks for the mail carriers to get snacks. We put out chips and Gatorade and those little Debbie Christmas trees. Plan Miss Day 7. Yeah, this was I think I posted like a very raw planning video. And then this Saturday, Maggie, she's so cute. I slept in. Let's see, I read, filmed. Jesse and I went Christmas shopping. Yeah, this was when me and Jesse got the girls their big Christmas gift. We had lunch together. We came home, and then we took the girls to the Tinsel Trail because Sophie wanted to see Santa, and then I made Malaya see Santa too. And then I just made some notes about college football. I'm really into college football, as you can tell. I watched the CFP the final CFP rankings and seedings and all of that, and I posted the brackets, and I need to fill in the remaining brackets here. But I have my own bracket too in another planner. This was Plan Miss Day 8, and it was a weekly plan with me, which is like my typical video. And then I went ahead and filmed and scheduled the next day's video. It was me just rambling about planners and who knows what else I was talking about. That Monday was very busy. We're usually really, really busy leading up to our Christmas break, so I didn't write anything. This day was Plan Miss Day 10. I think this is the day Jesse and I went live. Yeah, we went live on YouTube. That was my first ever going live on any social media platform, and we had a really good time. I talked to Gwendolyn about, I had met her a couple years ago at Michael's, and we talked about doing a planner meetup in the live. It was pretty cool. And then I got my Happy Mail from Jet Pens, and I wrote everything I got and then taped in their little graphic and some of the ephemera. And these were some of the markers that I got. I wrote Wednesday, spelled it right on the first time. Look at me go. So this video was the unboxing of the Jet Pens order. And yeah, it felt like UPS held it, or USPS held it for a while. I filmed another video that day too. I also wrote that I applied for an adjunct teaching position. I haven't heard anything back about that, but it's all good. I had a migraine that day. And then I was feeling anxious. So doodling a lot of times helps. Oh yeah. And then that was just a lot happening that day. This was I had a hair appointment that day, and I also had my Christmas dinner with my queens. That's a group of friends that mainly I know from Zumba. I didn't finish the entry, and I just didn't feel like going back into it. But we ate, played Dirty Santa, but I also got my hair done that day. And the Plan Miss video was me covering my Avec. That was what I filmed, was me going through that process. Yeah, and then I didn't have a video for this day, just kind of, it's Friday. We had, oh yeah, Jesse. I think my parents took the girls to watch a movie, and Jesse and I had dinner at Local Roots, which is a really good restaurant. You know, it's like a order at the counter restaurant, but it's really good. We did a little bit of shopping, and I was like, I'm just honestly glad it's the weekend. The 14th, I didn't do a whole lot. I just pasted some pictures down, and it was one of my really good friends, her daughter's birthday party, and that was about it. Plan Miss Day 15, and I didn't do a video. I assume I didn't do a video that day. Plan Miss Day 15 was my Hobonichi Weeks plan with me, and I just took this super cute picture. Plan Miss Day 16 was the review of the Plans by Just Scribble that I'm currently using as my everyday carry. And then this was a picture taken of Sophie. She won runner-up in her school's spelling bee. Plan Miss Day 17 was my Techo Kagi Take 2. I took that picture of Malaya. It was at, we had to drive to Birmingham, Winona, and we didn't get home till late that night from a basketball game. This was Plan Miss Day 18, and it was like, hey friends, intro to me and my channel, where I talked about a lot of different things. And then Sophie's teacher sent me this really cute picture. She also made like a little craft at school and brought it home, but her teacher was sweet and sent that to the parents so we could have digital copies. Plan Miss Day 19. I shared an evening planning routine. I also filmed a video on how I set goals. And then Malaya was done. Yeah, she was done with school. Like, Malaya was exempt. So she wasn't at school that day because she was exempt from her exams. So she missed, like, she had a week longer Christmas break than all of us. But we did go to Sophie's class Christmas party. It was a good time. This was the 20th. Plan Miss Day 20 was my goal setting process, my last day of work. And then I just pasted this picture in of my workmates, my colleagues. Like, I call us the dream team. And we had some like honorable people. There's 2 people that aren't technically on our team, but we've worked with them in the past, and we wanted them to come to the lunch, so they did. Saturday, Plan Miss Day 21. I had nothing planned for today, so I just recycled a reel that I had posted on IG, and that was it. And then, yeah, it was pretty regular day. I just needed to wrap gifts, is what I was saying. Plan Miss Day 22. I did 2 videos on I did a video, and Jesse and I went live on this one. So I did my weekly plan with me, and then we went live and chit-chatted for a bit, and then we went to Tinsel Trail, because we went to Tinsel Trail and looked at the trees during the daytime, but we also wanted to go at nighttime. So we had a good time there. The 23rd was one of those just, you know, simple days, like wrapping gifts, wrapping up Christmas shopping, all that fun stuff. And Monique had asked me about doing a flip of all of my Hobonichi planners. So I did that. And then my parents were at the beach, and they were sending me pictures of them on the beach. So I was taking selfies of me and Sophie and sending them to my mom. And Malaya did not have an orthodontist appointment that day. She had a dermatologist appointment. I'm so used to her going to the orthodontist because she had braces for 2 years, but that's not correct. Here were my Christmas spreads. Christmas Eve was fun. My in-laws came over, and we had like a charcuterie and some like fun stuff. And then that evening we all had matching jammies on. Yes, we were that family. It was awesome. We had a good time. It was great. And then this was Christmas Day. So like we did Christmas, just the 4 of us. And then we went to my aunt's house for Christmas dinner. And if you look closely at this picture, oh Lord, it's like a whole bunch of people riding 4-wheelers down the road in the snow. We are all sneaking in some middle fingers there. So that's my family in a nutshell. But yeah, we had a good time. And then this was the day after Christmas, y'all. It was nice to relax and try to get back to a normal routine. We went shopping. I picked up these Tombos from Michael's, and then I also got my glass pen from Hobby Lobby. We had dinner at a local Chinese restaurant. Oh, and I was going to tell y'all, Christmas Eve, we stayed up, Jesse and I did, until 2 a.m. because we got Malaya a vanity with lights, because every teenage girl in America wanted a vanity for Christmas, and we stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning putting it together. So we were running off of like no sleep Christmas Day. So I went to bed early and I slept late Christmas, or the day after Christmas. The next few days were just kind of, you know, chill. So I did get the Diamond Ink Vent calendar from my in-laws for Christmas. I thought it was really nice. So I started swatching them, and I did 1 through 12 on that Friday, and I filmed it. It's on my YouTube channel. And then I did 13 through 25 on Saturday. And I also picked up a Canon Ivy because I've been wanting one. So I got a YouTube check. So I was like, I'm going to buy me one. And then the 29th was when we left to go on our trip. I also dropped, on the 28th, I also dropped Maggie off at the vet for her to stay over there. And then we went to Panama City for New Year's. So we had a good time. We had lunch at Julia's restaurant, which was in Troy, Alabama. It was good, but it was expensive. Like, I wouldn't recommend it just because of the cost, but it was good food. We got to Panama City at a little after 4, and we got checked into our hotel, and we enjoyed the beach and the sunset, and then we had dinner, and the girls wanted to swim in the outdoor pool, but it was cold. And then this was the 30th, that Monday. We were still in Panama City Beach. We spent some time on the beach that morning, and then we went to Pier Park. I did take my HON with me to the beach, so I was able to actually fill these out like in the evening times while we were there. And it was fun. And then, yeah, I took pictures of sunsets. I love the beach, y'all. It's my happy place. And then New Year's Eve, we had breakfast at this place called All American Diner. It's a breakfast buffet. It was pretty decent. We had beach time. We watched college football. I walked to Winn-Dixie, which was probably about a half a mile from where we stayed. I did that twice. And then we were at Pier Park for the ball drop. This is our last, like, nice and warm day on the beach, I feel like. Then I was like, peace out, 2024. Love wins. And then what I did was I went in and I did a 2024 Wrapped. And I just kind of wrote, like, I don't even want to say highlights, just some things. So I got this off of Goodreads, and so I printed it on my Canon Ivy. That's just my year in books. As far as like music, like Kendrick Lamar stayed on repeat all year. Euphoria, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us, the GNX album. The Kendrick versus Drake beef was epic. And then I included some honorable mention artists: Beyonce, Sabrina Carpenter, and Doechii. I noted our 3 beach trips that we took this year, my accomplishments. So my areas of focus this year were health, gym, whatever you want to call it, my mental health. So I kind of wrote like what my gains were, or what, you know, stuck out to me in 2024. And then I just wrote a really quick reflection on the year. And I think that's a great way to kind of end this book. And then this was my reading tracker. So all I did here was anytime I would finish a book, I would just color in the dot. And then my normal is boring pig sticker here. And that is my completed book, or as complete as it's going to be. So I have an entire year of memories in this book. And I think that's really awesome. So yes, that's my final monthly flip for my HON in 2024. I'm going to also do a full year flip. That video will also go up soon. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope this inspired others, honestly, to just have fun, like get a notebook and have fun in it. And just, you know, get creative and track, you know, your memories, romanticize your life, you know? Okay, anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, friends.